Hi everyone, welcome to the Medusa Yarn and Fiber YouTube channel. Today is Vlogtober 12. Every day throughout the month of October I'm uploading a video. Some videos are just sort of a day in the life of me, Nikki, your host, as well as my family. And other videos like today's video is a deep dive into older finished objects that I've knitted in the past. Today is also a special episode because to thank my regular daily viewers, I will be announcing a code for a special yarn colorway that I just dyed up. A discount code for those of you who'd like to see the yarn and find out the discount. Stick around to the end of this video. It's a special thank you to my regular viewers. All right, so today I am showcasing the beautiful Sorrento shawl. Fairy Little Designs, Marcia Healy of Fairy Little Designs. And I knitted this a long time ago, probably 2017, so it's a few years ago. And I really love this shawl. It's a really fun, it was a fun knit. And it's huge. It's one of the larger shawls that I've knitted, and so it is very cozy. It's like a very large wrap. Picot bind-offs. Don't we love picot bind-offs? Here we go, and I'll talk about the yarn in just a second. Isn't that beautiful? Sorrento shawl. And I feel like she has a podcast, but I don't remember. Maybe. I think she's from Canada, I think. Anyway, I digress. So the yarn that I used for this is a combination of different companies. The pink, beautiful soft pink, was the blush colorway by Hue Loco. Some sort of sock yarn. I think it was the Phyllis sock, but this is going back quite a few years, so I don't remember. And as always, I did not keep good project notes in Ravelry. I didn't even list the yarns that I used, so I'm just doing this by memory. The gray was my own Medusa yarn and fiber on my Titans base, which is a 75-25. And I think this was probably my first run at my Hades colorway, which is a kind of a dark, murky, grayish, blackish color. And then the speckled yarn was Hedgehog Fibers in their 25-75. And I don't remember the colorway off the top of my head. I know that it was Hedgehog Fibers, but I don't remember the color. And of course I didn't write it down. And that's where the beautiful slip stitch yarn over lacy pattern. I really love this shawl. I wear it quite a bit. And yeah, I was very pleased with it. I love to knit everything. The only thing I no longer knit very often is socks. I just don't, my desire to knit socks comes and goes. I do have a project on the needles that I need to finish up. But I'm more of a shawl garment kind of girl. I don't even knit that very many hats. I do find here in Knoxville that even when it gets really cold, I'm not a big hat wearer for very long anyway. But I do like knitting gloves. Let's face it, I knit everything. But shawls and sweaters are my all-time favorite thing to knit, I think, for most of us. Yeah, beautiful pinks, grays, and the speckled yarn. To give it that really interesting depth. Sorrento shawl, I highly recommend it. Again, these are older patterns, so they might not necessarily be on your radar, but just because something isn't cutting edge and brand new doesn't mean we shouldn't be knitting it, right? All right, so now what I'd like to do is talk about my special promotion that you can only get the coupon code here in this video. And that is for my new colorway called the Abyss. This is the first run of it. It's reminiscent of the Aliens. If you remember the movie The Abyss, which I think was from the 80s, the alien world, that's sort of the inspiration. And this was my first run at it, and I absolutely love it. Some purples and aquas and pinks. All right. And to show my thanks to those of you who are watching my vlogs, if you go over to medusayarn.com and enter in the coupon code VLOG12, you can get 25% off one of these limited edition Abyss skeins. And this is in my Trojan's base. I only have it on my Trojan's base right now, which is 80-20. 80 superwash merino, 20% nylon. When I'm doing a new colorway and developing a new colorway, I almost always first do them on my Trojan's base to see how the wool and nylon play together in terms of taking up the color, and then I adjust it to the other bases. Love it. Limited. I only have a very limited number of skeins dyed up, and so make sure you hop on over to medusayarn.com to snag yours. So thank you very much for tuning in for Vlogtober, and we'll see you for Vlogtober 13. Take care.